everyone, this is Trackmaster 70. Today I'm going to show you 4 books of Trackmaster Celebration Thomas. As you can see, those 4 books who came with Trackmaster Celebration Thomas, James, Percy, and Neil for the 75th anniversary of Thomas and Friends. For now, let's check some books out. Let's start our number 1 tank engine, Thomas. There's a book about Thomas. Let's turn the page to see what's inside. This is the picture of Thomas at Burnham Docks. If you want to read it, the words, you can just pause the video. There's another picture about Thomas. Ignore that banging noise from upstairs. Anyhow, there's Thomas pointing his 2 coaches, Annie and Credible. There's Thomas with young Bao. There's Thomas being rescued by the elephant. There's Thomas has a friend, an animal friend named the monkey. That monkey reminds me of George from Curious George, don't you think? There's Thomas and Skiff. This is the picture from Soldier Where's Lost Treasure. There's Thomas and the sort of rescue team, like Carol, Rocky, Flynn, and the others. There's a picture of Thomas, Neil, and Ace. There's a picture of Thomas and Percy. There's a picture of Thomas's friends at Tim's shed. There's a picture of Thomas and his friends on the tracks. And the back of it has the same thing as the front. So, yeah. Next is James. There's a picture of James. Let's turn the page and find what's inside of James's books. There's a picture of James. There's a picture of James. There's another picture of James. I think we're good. There's a picture of James at the washdown. There's a picture of James in his black paint in the movie Thomas and Friends Adventure Begins. There's a picture of James pouring the Swift coaches from the episode Duck and the Swift Coaches. There's a picture of James at Naffert. There's a picture of James covered in mud and James to the Rescue from season 15. There's a picture of James and Thomas on his way back home from the steelworks in the movie Journey Beyond Sodor. There's a picture of James. There's a picture of James's friends on Confusion in Season 21 episode that which has Busy Day. There's a picture of James's friends at Timid Shed. That's the same artwork from this Thomas book. And there's Thomas and his there's James on the track with his friends. That's the same thing as the Thomas book. That takes care of Celebration James's book. Now let's move on to Percy. There's a picture of Percy. So let's turn the page and see what's inside. There's Percy. There's a picture of Percy at the Steamworks. There's a picture of Percy. There's a picture of Percy pulling the mail. There's another picture about Percy pulling the mail. There's a picture of Percy pulling the branch train coaches, a wet branch train coaches. There's a picture of Percy through the mail at nighttime. There's a picture of Percy with Thomas and Gwen. This is an episode from Season 20, A Christmas Coffee Pot. There's a picture of Percy with the Christmas tree from Season 18, I think. There's a picture of Percy with a butterfly in his nose. There's a picture of Thomas and Percy. Percy has an animal friend. There's Percy and his friends at Timid Shed. The same thing with Thomas and James. There's Percy and his friends on the track. Same thing as Thomas and James. That takes care of Percy. Let's move on to the storybook of Neil. There's a picture of Neil. Let's turn the page and what's inside. There's a picture of Neil with her name. There's a picture of Neil. There's another picture of Neil. There's Thomas and Neil. This is the picture of Thomas seeing Neil for the first time in the movie The Thomas Events Big World Adventures. There's a picture of Neil with a giraffe at the water tower. There's a picture of Neil getting washed by an elephant at the washdown. This is the picture of Neil at Timid Shed. This is an episode from Forever Ever from Season 22. There's a picture of Neil at Naval Station. There's Neil with the snowplow in the snow season. There's a picture of Neil helping Thomas up top of the hill. There's a picture of Neil pouring some freight cars. There's a picture of Neil and his friends at Tim's shed. Same thing with Thomas, Percy, and James. There's Neil and his friends on the track. Same thing with Thomas, James, and Percy books. Well, guys, hang on, let me sit down. That's all my Trackmaster Celebration Thomas storybooks. Hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and we'll see you in the next video.